The British monarchy has certainly experienced its share of drama, but few events have left both the royal family and the public as stunned as Princess Charlotte's final warning during a tense family gathering. In that moment, the young royal uttered the words, "I tried to warn her," an alarming statement that would later take on greater significance. Charlotte's keen observations and actions revealed more than just a child's intuition, they hinted at deeper tensions within the family. What could a 9-year-old possibly foresee that left everyone in shock? The tensions that led to this shocking warning had been simmering long before Charlotte's statement. Subtle frictions had developed between Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton, and even the young Charlotte herself. These underlying conflicts, which had been quietly building, would eventually culminate in an incident that left everyone truly shocked. One of the earliest cracks in the relationship between Meghan Markle and the royal family appeared during Meghan's wedding to Prince Harry in 2018. The event, which was meant to be a celebration of love and unity, unfolded behind the scenes with a less harmonious story. According to reports, the bride and the Duchess of Cambridge clashed over the attire of the young bridesmaids, including 3-year-old Princess Charlotte. Meghan allegedly criticized Charlotte's dress, calling it ill-fitting and unsuitable for such a grand occasion. The remarks were said to have reduced Kate to tears, offering a rare glimpse of vulnerability in the otherwise composed Duchess. For Charlotte, even at such a young age, the incident seemed to have a lasting impact. Known for her bright and bubbly personality, she appeared visibly subdued on the wedding day, with photographs capturing her downcast expression. This was in stark contrast to the otherwise joyful atmosphere of the event. Some observers speculated that Charlotte may have sensed the tension between her mother and her aunt by marriage, an intuition that would become a hallmark of her role within the family. Meghan's alleged treatment of Charlotte did not end there. Other accounts suggest that Meghan's behavior at family events occasionally left Charlotte feeling uneasy. Whether it was the coolness of Meghan's demeanor or a perceived lack of attention toward the young princess, something seemed to stir Charlotte's protective instincts. Kate reportedly took note of these moments and often ensured that Charlotte was shielded from interactions that might upset her. Over the years, these small but significant incidents contributed to a growing divide. Charlotte began to adopt a watchful demeanor, particularly in Meghan's presence. Her protective and intuitive nature became more evident as she grew older, with her actions often seeming aimed at maintaining peace and stability within her family. The moment of the final warning came during a quiet family gathering at Windsor. The atmosphere, however, was far from relaxed, as tensions that had simmered for years were about to boil over. It was during this delicate moment that 9-year-old Charlotte delivered her final warning. Her words, "I tried to warn her," would later echo across the halls of Windsor, leaving the family in stunned silence. The day had begun with subtle signs of discomfort as Charlotte seemed unusually cautious around Meghan Markle. Her behavior had not gone unnoticed by her parents. Charlotte, with her uncanny ability to pick up on emotional undercurrents, seemed especially perceptive on this particular day. Her frequent glances toward Meghan were filled with curiosity and unease. The tension reached its peak during a conversation between Meghan and Kate. Charlotte, seated nearby, appeared to focus intently on their exchange. Meghan, according to sources close to the family, seemed dismissive in her tone, brushing aside an attempt by Kate to address a sensitive topic. Meghan's body language, with crossed arms, fleeting glances, and clipped responses, suggested irritation. Charlotte, ever perceptive, picked up on her mother's growing discomfort as the conversation unfolded. Her eyes rarely left Meghan, and her protectiveness toward her mother was on full display when Meghan's tone became sharper. Charlotte quietly rose from her seat and moved closer to Kate. It was a small, instinctive act, but one that spoke volumes about the young princess's intuitive nature. Then came the pivotal moment. Meghan made an offhand remark that seemed to strike a nerve. Kate's expression shifted, and her composure slipped for just a second. Charlotte immediately noticed the change, her young face hardening with determination. As she stepped forward, she said, "She shouldn't have done that. I tried to warn her, but she said nothing." The room fell silent as all eyes turned to Charlotte. What exactly had the princess warned her about? Sources suggest that the young royal had noticed Meghan's increasingly strained interactions with the family, particularly with Kate. Charlotte's intuition led her to sense that Meghan's behavior was causing deeper divisions within the family. Her warning had been an attempt to diffuse the growing tension. Meghan's reaction to Charlotte's words was complex. Initially stunned, she quickly regained her composure and brushed off the child's comment with a forced smile. However, those who witnessed the moment say that Meghan's expression betrayed a flicker of uneasiness. For someone accustomed to controlling her public image, being called out by a 9-year-old, especially in front of senior royals, was an unexpected blow. In the hours following the confrontation, the mood in Windsor remained tense. Kate and William were seen taking a side for a quiet conversation. Meghan, meanwhile, maintained a cold veneer of calm, though insiders later revealed that she privately expressed frustration over the incident. Kate Middleton was the first to react to Charlotte's outburst. Her instinctive response was to comfort the princess. Kate's quiet strength had been a cornerstone of her relationship with her children, and she knew this moment required delicacy. Prince William stood nearby, initially appearing startled. As a father, he understood the gravity of Charlotte's words, but as the future king, he also recognized the broader implications. This was not just a family dispute, it was a moment with the potential to widen the rift between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. Senior members of the royal family who witnessed the event reacted with characteristic restraint, yet their unease was palpable. According to insiders, Queen Camilla later expressed concern about the escalating tensions. King Charles reportedly pulled aside to discuss how best to handle the potential fallout. The family understood that Charlotte's statement had exposed fractures that could no longer be ignored. Meghan Markle's reaction, however, was far less reserved. Being indirectly accused by a 9-year-old was not something Meghan had anticipated, and it clearly unsettled her. While she managed to maintain her composure outwardly, her forced smile and stiff posture betrayed her discomfort. Sources close to Meghan later revealed that she was deeply frustrated by the incident. She allegedly confided to Harry that Charlotte's warning felt like a direct attack, one that she believed was orchestrated by Kate and William. Meghan reportedly dismissed Charlotte's words as the product of parental influence and downplayed the possibility that they reflected genuine concern. This perspective only deepened the divide. William and Kate, on the other hand, were unwavering in their defense of Charlotte's instincts. They viewed their daughter's actions as a reflection of her innate maturity and awareness, qualities they had always sought to nurture. Meghan, however, seemed to interpret the warning as part of a broader pattern of perceived slights and hostilities within the family. Prince Harry's role in the aftermath was equally telling. Torn between his loyalty to Meghan and his ties to his family, Harry attempted to mediate. However, his efforts to downplay the significance of Charlotte's words were met with skepticism by William, who saw them as a deflection rather than an attempt to address the root of the issue. The event also prompted discussions among the royal household staff, who had long observed the dynamics between Meghan, Kate, and the children. Some staff members reportedly expressed sympathy for Charlotte. They noted that she had always been particularly sensitive to the emotional atmosphere around her, which played a significant role in the wedding day drama. The real origin of the strained relationships within the Windsor family can probably be traced back to Harry and Meghan's wedding day. What was intended to be a joyous occasion, however, was overshadowed by simmering tensions behind the scenes. One incident in particular cast a shadow over the festivities: Meghan's alleged unfavorable comments about Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress. This moment caused emotional distress and left a lasting impact on the young princess, shaping her perception of Meghan Markle. According to widely circulated reports and detailed in Tom Bower's book, Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors, the conflict centered around the bridesmaid's attire. Princess Charlotte, who was only 3 years old at the time, was among the young girls chosen to walk down the aisle in custom-made dresses. These dresses, reportedly designed by Claire Waite Keller for Givenchy, were meant to exude elegance and complement Meghan's Givenchy wedding gown. However, during a fitting just days before the wedding, Meghan allegedly voiced dissatisfaction with Charlotte's dress. Sources close to the situation revealed that Meghan criticized the fit, suggesting that it was too loose and did not meet the high standards she envisioned for her big day. Tensions flared when Meghan reportedly demanded alterations despite the limited time available. Kate Middleton, already juggling the responsibilities of being a mother and a key member of the royal family, found herself caught in the middle. She reportedly defended the design, expressing concern over the tight schedule and the stress it was causing for the children. Meghan's insistence on changes, coupled with her dismissive tone, allegedly brought Kate to tears. Bauer's Revenge delves into this moment, portraying it as a pivotal clash between the two duchesses. According to Bauer, Kate had tried to maintain her composure during the exchange but was deeply upset by Meghan's approach. The incident occurred during a particularly sensitive time for Kate, who was still recovering from the birth of Prince Louis less than a month earlier. For Princess Charlotte,